Welcome to the deep dive. We know there's a lot of information out there, so we do the digging for you. Today, we're jumping into the latest weekly crypto analysis. This one just dropped today, June 30th, 2025, from Vantage Plus. Our goal, really, is just to boil down the market overview and the key technicals, specifically for you. Okay, so let's unpack this. After kind of a disappointing week last week, there's definitely some fresh energy back in the crypto market.
Yeah, you can almost feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
Like a collective exhale.
Exactly. The tide seems to be turning. We're seeing this positive momentum start to build, suggesting, well, maybe some more upside is coming. And it seems linked maybe to the Nasdaq. That's expected to rise, which could sort of pull Bitcoin and Ethereum up with it.
Right, that correlation is definitely something to watch. It often sets the stage for the broader crypto space.
But here's something that really caught my eye, kind of out of left field. Some fundamental news.
Oh, yeah?
Green Minerals, the traditional Norwegian deep-sea mining company.
I know of them, yeah. Very traditional.
Well, they're planning to add, get this, USD 1.2 billion in Bitcoin to their treasury.
Wow. Okay, 1.2 billion.
Right.
From a deep-sea miner.
Right. It's a huge move.
What's really fascinating there, I think, isn't just the amount, though that's massive. It's who it is. A company like Green Minerals dealing in physical stuff, minerals from the seabed.
Yeah, totally non-tech.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Putting that kind of cash into Bitcoin, it just it changes the conversation. It makes Bitcoin look less like just some tech speculation and more like, well, a serious treasury asset.
So it de-risks it in a way for other traditional companies, maybe?
I think so. It adds a whole new layer of legitimacy. That's the real takeaway from it.
It's a powerful signal. Okay, so with that optimism in the background, let's get into the technicals. Bitcoin first.
Sure.
BTC is trading around USD 107,300 right now. After that recent pullback, the chart seems to reflect this positive feeling too.
It does. Technically speaking, what we're looking at on the daily chart is a potential trendline break. And if that happens, if it breaks decisively, that could really unleash some fresh momentum. We could be looking at a push towards, say, USD 115,000, maybe even 120,000.
Right, so that's the key zone for you, the listener, to watch.
Oh, definitely. And also notice it's trading just a bit above levels from earlier this year.
Ah, suggesting support.
Yeah, it suggests that whole area is, pretty well supported for the time being, a good base.
Okay, good foundation there. What about Ethereum? ETH is at USD 2,433. It's had a strong recovery too, right?
Very strong. And if you connect ETH to the bigger picture, even though it hasn't quite broken its 50 moving average yet,
right?
The upside momentum still looks, well, pretty solid. What's particularly interesting is the monthly chart.
The monthly? What's happening there?
We're seeing a doji candlestick pattern forming.
Yeah.
Now, dojis often mean indecision, but after this strong recovery...
Context matters.
Exactly. Here, it might actually signal that the indecision is resolving, upwards. It could mean July turns out to be an extremely positive month for ETH.
Interesting. Any key levels to watch, though? Downside risk.
Absolutely. For you listening, keep a close eye on USD 2200. That's the critical support. If ETH falls below that, this positive outlook could change quickly.
Got it. 2200 is the floor for now. Okay, let's switch gears. XRP. It's at USD 2.1815, and it feels stuck.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Stuck. Unlike BTC and ETH bouncing back, XRP is just grinding sideways.
Why is that? What do the charts say?
Well, if you look back at the last couple of months, you see those two pin bar candles.
With the long wicks, yeah.
Right, pointing in both directions. It perfectly shows this inability for the market to choose a direction, like a tug of war.
So just consolidation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And that sideways pattern might just continue. The advice from Vantage Plus here is basically patience. Wait for it to break clearly out of this range, up or down, before jumping in.
Makes sense. Don't get chopped up in the meantime. Okay, last one. Solana, SOL. Trading at USD 149.72. It also moved up last week, but any caveats?
Yes, a significant one. While SL did push higher, that positive move might be capped.
Why is that?
Because it ran right into its 50 moving average, which is sitting around 150.86. And it failed to break through.
Ah, so a key resistance level held.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until it can decisively break above that zone, a stronger bounce seems unlikely. And, it's important for you to remember, most traders are still really focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum right now.
Right, the attention and the capital flow.
Yeah, so that positive sentiment doesn't always trickle down strongly to altcoins like Solana. They often need a bigger catalyst or a major shift in focus.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Summing up this Vantage Plus analysis, Definitely renewed positive vibes in the market.
Underpinned by that interesting green minerals news.
Right. And technically, Bitcoin and Ethereum look quite promising, potential for more upside.
No.
But altcoins like XRP and Solana are showing more caution. XRP stuck sideways, SOL hitting resistance.
Yep, different stories playing out.
Yeah. So, what does this all mean for you? I think it really highlights how important it is to look at these coins individually. Understand their specific technicals and fundamentals. It's definitely not a market where everything moves together perfectly.
Which brings up, I think, an important question for you to think about.
Go on.
Given all these different signals, BTC and ETH looking up, some arts lagging, how can you spot the specific trigger? What kind of news or what specific chart movement might be the thing that either finally ignites a broader altcoin rally?
Or flips the script back to caution.
Exactly. Or signals maybe it's time to be cautious again across the board.
Yeah.
It's worth pondering that interplay, between the leaders and the rest of the pack. What really moves the needle for everything else?